And okay, I think it's on. Good morning, namaste. Um, Today is May 4th, 2020, and it is a pivotal day here in the state of Ohio. I can't get my glasses. Okay. Um, Today, as was declared by Governor DeWine, will be a limited go back to the world of normal. So, okay, it has begun. Much to the thrill of many, much to the of several, but anyway, here we go. The I can't help but see this as a moment of transition. Okay, for 6 weeks, those people who are non-essential, whoever that is, everybody's essential. But anyway, for the sake of argument, non-essentials are to go back to their occupations. Dentists, factories are reopening, steel mills. It's going to take a while to warm them up, but you see what I'm saying? So, and here's the time of transition comes with this. A lot of people have been sitting home for 6 weeks. Surely out of all that, some have sat back and thought, what's really going on here? And with that, may have come to conclusions. They may be going back to what they used to do with fresh eyes and a different paradigm. Now, transition. It's amazing how this COVID-19 has really brought a focus onto our evolving ascension, whatever you want to call it, or, I'm sure there's several descriptions. Here's my way I see it. Okay, this transition. Third density, vibrational, that would be, in the yogic tradition, third density, the world of belligerence, of treachery, of lying, stealing, just all kinds of unpleasant way of presenting yourself. Fifth density, I don't want to sound silly, but unicorns, rainbows, a place where we don't have all that other because it can't exist there. The vibration of fifth density is too high for treachery to exist. Fourth density, the transitional bridge from third to fifth. There are going to be many who have experienced this, and maybe upon hearing this description, they will realize that they've experienced it more than they realized they had. So some things being said, third density, before you transition to fifth, visualize a bridge, the bridge of fourth density, okay? And the third density side, that bridge is robust. It's heavy. It can carry a lot of weight, okay? It can carry the weight of a dark heart, of a treacherous intention, of just really bad stuff. It can carry it because that's where you get on the bridge to transition to fifth. As you go across the bridge a little ways, you're not going to get any farther unless you start doing some clearing because the bridge won't support it. Okay? So as events come up to be cleared, and I'm not going to try to convince anybody that I don't have as much baggage as anybody to clear. But as it comes up, you face it, you embrace it, you sit back and look at it, and you say, okay, I did it. I forgive myself for doing it. Now, I'm going to let you go. Boom. All right, you can go on up the bridge a little ways because you weigh less and less and less and less. Now there comes a time when you get far enough across up into that bridge, you start to get a little taste of that fifth density, that higher vibration, which we're all looking for, because you've cleared enough third in the fourth that where you can go up for a little while. You'll have these times where I've done this great clearing. This happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I did clear. Oh my gosh, there was stuff coming up, and observe, don't absorb. I didn't reabsorb the energy, but I observed it. I cleared it, and once all that was cleared, the platform gave me an opportunity to rise vibrationally. And fifth is a beautiful place to be. It is. You don't have to worry about not trusting anything, anyone. There's different opinions. There's different truths. Okay. But none of them can cause harm, because if it was able to cause harm, it would not be vibrationally high enough to be in the fifth. Okay. Yeah, there'll be different truths. And you go, what is that flying around? You go and you say, okay, that's your truth. Fantastic. Congratulations. Thanks for sharing it with me. I'm not going to argue with you, because I'm observe, not absorb. You might be sharing me your truth from a different planet. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? So, and then that lasted for about 3 days, and it was so nice. Food tasted better, colors were brighter, birds were singing, I could hear them better, leaves seemed to come out faster. And then okay, well, stuff started coming up that I had to clear. Stuff coming up is what? A vibration. It's slower, denser, and I can't stay on that part of the bridge. It comes down, and I got to deal with it. I'm higher up on the bridge, but I can't go any higher until I clear this new bunch of stuff. And peeps, we've got a bunch, believe it or not. You've got subconscious stuff. We've got, some say there's even prior life stuff we've got to clear. A lot of us cleared during our dream sleep. So we clear that, but we get to spend a little more time in the fifth. There was a period we couldn't get into the fifth. Okay, just one little example for me. I was an artillery gunner in Desert Storm. Any more questions? All right, so I've had a lot to clear. There was a path that led me to that. I had to clear that path. It's been hard work, hard work, but it's worth it. I'm finally starting to see little glimpses. I call them, I don't know if they're rewards, but they're attainments, where I can go into the fifth and actually, this is great for a while anyway. So, there's a lot of transition. Now, if those who were at home for this 6-week period, if they've come to notice, realize, or augment, if they already realized it, come to augment their ways of clearing, okay, as they get back into the routine, how's that going to hold up? Because if it holds up, all right, the collective is going to rise quickly. And won't that be a beautiful thing? This could be, this COVID-19 could be the catalyst for the Great Awakening. The Great Awakening. I mean, there's been awakenings, but this could be the catalyst for the Great Awakening. And it's my wish and suggestion that, once you get a glimpse of the fifth and it starts to go back and you start to have to clear all that, don't despair. Please don't despair. Clear it. Forgive it. Forgive yourself. Let it go. And you buzz on up there. buzz on up here. It's kind of like I was reading an article of it's always been maintained that it's mathematically, mechanically, and physically impossible for a bumblebee to fly. Okay, so this person said, well, let's look at it from a different point of view. What if their flight is not from positive and negative pressure? What if it's from something else? So they did this experiment with bumblebees where they could tune the vibration that the bumblebee was existing in, okay? And of course, Gaia vibrates at a 7.8 hertz. That's the vibration of our planet. And it was discovered that once the bumblebee started vibrating its wings, there's an acoustic chamber in the bumblebee that once it reaches 7.8 hertz, it levitates. It doesn't fly, it levitates. So yeah, the wings, you know how awkward a bumblebee is when it moves? It's not, it moves, it's pretty awkward. But how about that? So the vibration change matching that of Gaia, it was able to fly. That's something to think about, isn't it? So during this transition, there will be, I'm sure, as there is with anything else, there's going to be different takes on it. There's going to be, it depends on, who you listen to. Be careful with that, who you listen to, because there's a lot of doom and gloom out there. And there's a lot of hope. I myself prefer to stay on the hope side. So, okay, to recap, transitioning from many for being at home all the time to going back to their occupation. What are they going to take back with them? How are they going to process what they interact with? Okay. And through that, can they raise the vibration and maintain it at a higher level? Okay. Clear up. I clear that up. It's like going up a little bit up over that bridge, the fourth dimension, the fourth dimensional bridge. And just, knowing you don't have to worry about carrying anything from the third into the fifth. It's too heavy. Won't make it across the bridge. So, okay, I'm getting to the point where I'm about to ramble. I just wanted to get this out there because it just dawned on me. What a concept. Wouldn't it be something if a pandemic created an awakening? And by the awakening, I don't mean one group picks up torches and pitchforks and goes charging at another. I mean where everyone individual, ascension is a personal individual concept. Okay. Yeah, it's personal. So just forget the pitchforks and torches and stuff. And all that'll take care of itself. But we have to, as individuals, work on our personal vibration, our personal clearing. And as we do it personally, it becomes part of the collective, and then the collective ascends. And then it gets to be a better world, doesn't it? It happens, and it's happening. And this awakening, here in Ohio, it's going to be interesting the next week how this is. Hopefully, there won't be too many people become ill because of interactions and contact. But anyway, it is what it is, and it's happening. So Excuse me. Everyone, just my hope and suggestion is get lots of rest, drink lots of quality water, meditate when you can, do a little yoga when you can, and if something comes up to clear it. Don't chase it down a rabbit hole. Embrace it. Hold it. Say, hold on. I got you now. I'm going. No, you're not dragging me down that rabbit hole. I'm holding on to you. I did it. I admit it. I forgive myself. You go. Okay. Try that. And it's after the first few thousand times you do it, it'll be reflexive. Anyway, so everyone take care, be well, and namaste.